Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6, campaign 3 of the Real DnD podcast. As always, I am your DM, and we have 3 episodes left. Yay! Last we left off, our heroes have gotten a clue that led them out of the castle and deep into town, where they came across a seemingly abandoned house. Once they entered, they realized that this house hasn't been touched in quite some time. It was very, very dusty, very much full of cobwebs, and just altogether abandoned. As they entered, they were walking around trying to do some investigation rolls when they hear a noise coming from upstairs, and then our lovely band of heroes rolled for initiative, and that is where we are starting. So, I will roll some quick initiative rolls for our baddies, and then we will get going. Okay. Oh. So, let me rewrite this in a way that I understand, because it's in a really weird order right now. First to go will be me, and then it will be Kyrie. Then after Kyrie will be me again. Then Poplin, Elena. Okay, so you guys walk in and you look around this house. As you enter, you realize that directly in front of you is a living room, then steps that lead upstairs. Past the living room is a very old dining room, very old kitchen, all of which have been discarded to time, are covered in cobwebs, covered in dust, and as you all are looking around, I need to know where you all are standing at this point. Are you in the living room still? Are you still in like the main hallway? Do you think you made it to the kitchen? Did you go upstairs? No, the star is something for me. You are... So, in the map, you see the little, like, checked line? That's, like, the front porch. So you're right in that, like, that's the doorway in. Okay? Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna say Kyrie's probably in between you two. So. Elena does a 14 hit. You're gonna be looking at your AC, so on your character sheet, it's the little, like shield thing. A 14 does hit? Okay. Okay. So, as you're standing there, suddenly you realize that a medium-sized spider falls from the ground and is attempting to grapple you. So you will be taking... I need to get my dice out. You will be taking... Until I'm very prepared. 5 points of damage. as you are pinned to the ground by a medium spider. And then Kyrie, noticing what just happened, will turn around and she will cast poison spray on that spider for, well, she didn't roll great, for 2 damage. And she will bonus action cast Healing Word on Elena for 6 points of healing. And now now you watch as another medium-sized spider descends the stairs and attempts to go for Kyrie and does not hit. So Poplin, it is your turn. The spider, not the one on top of Elena? You're I'd say about 15 feet from either of them. They are both, like, pretty much the same distance. Okay. Okay. That hits. Yes. Dang. Awesome. That spider is looking pretty hurt. Do you have anything else you want to do? Any movement? Correct. Okay. Then Elena, it's your turn. You do still have one on you, so you're gonna have to make a strength check to get out from underneath, or you could just like attack the one directly on top of you from the ground. Okay. You can roll to hit. Yes, you're gonna roll, go to like the actions page and just click the where it says hit/DC on whatever weapon you're choosing. "23 hits. Believe it or not. So you can now roll damage. Yes. Okay. Awesome. You still have a bonus action. I would allow for you to like bonus action try to get up if you want to not be underneath the spider anymore. Yeah, it would basically just make it so that you're standing and you're not like forced to fight this specific one. Okay, so just roll a strength check for me. Okay, you are still down on the ground. That just wasn't enough to get out from it. And then you all see as a spider comes from within the kitchen, making its way to Poplin. And Poplin does a 17 hit. Okay. That is 4 damage. And the spider will attempt to grapple you as well. So make an athletics check for me. Better than a 2, so you're fine. Awesome. So right now there is 3 spiders of medium build in your general area. 1 essentially attacking each of you. 1 directly on top of Elena, 1 trying to grapple Poplin, and 1 making its way towards Kyrie. And as you are all locked in combat with medium-sized spiders, you hear a huge crash from upstairs, and we will get to that next round. So the spider that is on top of Elena is going to attempt to bite. Does a 10 hit? Okay, awesome. The spider does not manage to bite you. And it is now Kyrie's turn. Kyrie is going to cast she is going to walk over to Poplin and give you guidance, so you have a D4, and then cast Ice Knife on the one that's attempting to attack her. And it misses. Kyrie's not doing great. I don't think she's hit anyone yet. And then the spider attacking her will move closer and also doesn't hit. So they're in a stalemate. But Poplin, it is now your turn. Correct. Yes, you do. Okay. Okay, roll to hit. $17 hits. True. Okay, the spider on top of Elena is down. So Elena, you're laying on the ground when suddenly a arrow rips through the spider on top of you and it collapses on you. And it is now your turn, so you're just gonna have to... You can either roll to throw this thing off of you, or you can use your action to get up. I don't know if you have like any bonus actions that would make that useful. I think I'd recommend just rolling. So you can either roll strength or athletics, whichever is better for you. Okay, yeah, you did it. You throw this dead spider off of you, and you stand up. And as you stand up, you see a spider trying to attack Kyrie and a spider trying to attack Poplin. You also hear some noise coming from upstairs. What do you do? Yeah, that's the closest. Yeah, that is the one closest to you. So you can just take like five movement, and you are good to go. Yes, you can roll a hit. 12 does not hit. Do you have any bonus actions that you might want to use? I've never played a monk, so I really don't know what they have. Yeah, you can go ahead. 24 hits. So I think it's just 5 damage. Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll then. 9. Dang. Cool. This spider is not looking happy. And then you just have movement if you want to move anywhere. Okay. Then the spider attacking Poplin will attempt to bite him as well. Does a 19 hit? Okay. This spider bites you for 8 damage. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me? Oh, well, did you use that D4 from you can use that. Perfect. So you are not in the poisoned condition. So you are fine. You just got bit. 8 damage, correct. And then it goes back to Kyrie now. Kyrie will... What has she got under her sleeve? She will cast Poison Spray again at the spider attacking her for 9 damage, bringing this spider down. So you guys only have 1 spider left in your sight. And then Kyrie will bonus action Healing Word Poplin for 6 healing. And then it is Poplin's turn. So, yes, Kyrie just took down the spider attacking her, so the only spider left that you can see is the one attacking you. Okay, it doesn't hit you. $18 hits. I agree. Dang, okay. Awesome. This spider looks angry. Yes, it has. 14? Okay. Elena, it is your turn. Oh, wait, Poplin, do you have any bonus actions or anything you want to do? Okay. You took 8 damage. I think it's... I don't think it's 10 plus. I don't know why I was under the assumption it was half of the damage you took, but I could just be making that up. How does rolling for concentration work? You roll a d20 and you add your constitution modifier. And... well, it doesn't tell me what the DC is. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. So you're just adding additional damage to the one you hit? Okay, tell me what it is. Dang! You got this guy looking good to bad really quickly. Okay. And you already used your movement. So, Elena, what do you want to do? There's only one spider that you can see. You do know that you hear something upstairs. You don't know what it is. You can use your movement to walk over there. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that does not hit. I was really hoping it would. You can try unarmed strike again if you want. No, I'm so sorry. You were. Okay. And then, you used your bonus action, you used your movement. Okay, so it is now this guy's turn, and he looks angry. He is going to use his ranged weapon attack, which is just him trying to restrain people in webbing at Poplin. So, Poplin, I need you to make a strength check. The spider pulls out a bow and arrow. Correct. Okay, Poplin, you are restrained in webbing. So, on your turn, you can attempt to get out of it, but for now, you are restrained. And it is now Kyrie's turn, who will... she will cast she will do bonus action guidance on you again, Poplin, so that you can have a d4 for that next check you need to make. And then she will... What are bonus actions for your druids like? She doesn't have any weapons, so she will bonus action healing word. What are you guys looking at? Okay. Oh, you guys are both pretty much fine. So instead she will bonus action unarmed strike at the spider. I guess, yeah, those are her only bonus action options. So she DC does not hit. But Poplin, it's your turn again. You could attempt that strength check to get out of there. 17. That makes it. So you can. How do you think Poplin gets out of this webbing? Okay. Awesome. So Poplin uses his knowledge of sharp objects make webs go away and gets out. I know. He gets out of this webbing and and then what do? You still have you have an action or a bonus action, just not both. Okay. $14 just hits. Go ahead and do damage. Yes. Okay, this guy is down. So, as you all come out of combat, you look around this disheveled house and you see 3 dead spiders, and you know that this isn't exactly over yet, that there's something going on upstairs, and whatever it is might be important to your goal. So what are your thoughts coming out of combat? Okay, how many did you shoot? Do you remember? Was it 4? Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. 2 of them are retrievable. And then as you all are catching your breath from this battle, you hear that large creaking sound again as something upstairs seemingly breaks. I'd say give me an investigation check with advantage. With advantage? You think it's probably just another spider. So what do you guys do? Okay. Elena, would you go up first? Okay. Kyrie will take the hint and walk up first. Is it gonna be Kyrie, then Poplin, then Elena? Okay. As you guys reach upstairs, you are in another hallway with a few doors on either side. You can tell one is like the balcony to the porch you walked in to get inside. The other side is like a bathroom and the two bedrooms, which the doors are closed. So, which door do you enter? The two bedroom doors are closed. Okay, roll a perception check. Yeah, Kyrie can give you guidance. Yes. Okay. You lean your ears against either door, and you can tell that the one on the right is empty, and the one on the left has something large that seems trapped in there. Okay. Okay. Are you going to shoot no matter what's inside? Okay, got it. So Kyrie reaches down and slowly opens the door. And as she opens the door, you all see there is a, you guessed it, giant spider inside. But this spider seems like, it seems trapped. It seems as if it can't move very much, as if someone put the spider in here and it's too big to like fit out the window like the other spiders seem to have done. And it looks very, it looks like a caged animal. So Um, I is it? Okay, I was gonna say this is not a small beast. This is a large guy. Um, Kyrie looks over at you and says that she has speak with animals as a druid that she could use if that is what you want. It's not bound. It's just it's like you put it's like you put a big creature in a small box. It's like it's big enough that like it can't get out the door, but it's like small enough to be able to like pace the room, which is all that like that noise that you guys were hearing. Like it was big enough to have like broken all of the furniture inside, but it's not like ridiculously crazy. Okay. So Kyrie follows your lead and casts Speak with Animals, and she looks at the spider and asks, "What's wrong?" The spider, very happy to have like someone who could understand her, looks at Kyrie and says that she was born in this house, but that she has never left, and that she has been trapped in this room and has been forced to basically make some like spider webbing for someone. She says that her webbing, being from like a spider so large, is very like useful in arcane things, and that she has been forced to do this for like, she doesn't really have a concept of time, but for what she thinks is a while. Yeah, Kyrie, yeah, she's a translator for you. She looks sad and says that she wants out, but she doesn't know anything other than this house. So she doesn't know what's out there. And you know from the positioning of this house that it is right up against the wall, that if she got out of the house, she could easily climb over the wall and be free in whatever lies beyond it. doesn't know any names. She says that it was a elven man, but that is all she really knows. That it's always him, that there's never anybody else. And that he doesn't come from the front door. They're elven. Correct. No, she just knows. She doesn't know, like, what specifically they're used for, but she does know that they're, like, they're used for something arcane, something magical. But that's all she knows. I wish you could see how much I'm smiling. Give me a history check. Yes. Poplin, you work in a library. You can give it to me with advantage. What did you... 11? Okay, when you were spending time in the Royal Library, there were a lot of books on, like, natural remedies and stuff, and they all had, like, something to do with, like, a flower or like a bug or something like that. And there was one that was talking about spiders, but you didn't get far enough into it to know to know more than that. Poplin, you know that giant spider webs are not only useful for, like, spell components, they can also be used in certain, like, healing salves and healing potions, and you know that it has to be a very specific type of spider to do this. It can't be, like, just any old spider. It has to be specifically, like, a giant spider, and you're looking at one. From her perspective, from, like, the windows in this room, she doesn't know. She knows that like, it's not from the front door because she could, like, overlook the front door from her, like, the windows. She knows that there's not any other, like side doors or back doors. But she does know that it would probably be on the first floor just based on the fact that she can hear the man walking up the stairs when he gets here. Now I'm trying to remember what I, a few months ago, said people look like. Okay. She describes him as tall, as elven, pale, and she describes what he is wearing, and you immediately know that it's something that, like, a guard would wear. Yes. Like, yes, 100%. You know it is somebody with royal affiliation. She thanks you and wishes you luck. Do you guys immediately go downstairs? You guys can roll investigation checks with me. For me. You think there's another spider in that room. You know there's not another spider in that room. You know that it hasn't been touched in a while. I'm gonna roll a luck check. Okay, you open a drawer in, like, the bedside table, and you see pictures of a little half-elven child. Yes. Correct. I don't know if I ever specifically said that, but it's a good mix of, like, most races. I really don't know how to answer that without It is a little girl holding a book in her hands. She has like choppy black hair. That's really all like you can tell from an old photograph. Mhm. You rolled a 2 on your investigation check. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Yeah, you can you can go through drawers. You can tell it's mostly like things got left behind. You can kind of tell that the person who like left here, who lived here last, left in a hurry. Um, so like they forgot some like seemingly important things like this photograph. Um, but like the most of the clothes are missing, most of the like spell components are missing. Anything that you like anything that could be deemed like useful on a long trip is missing. Yeah, it's really just like things that you would have in your house that you wouldn't really care if like if you had to leave without it. Yeah, the balcony is empty. There is like a chair out there that is pretty worn, but the balcony is empty. Um, you could tell the bathroom's empty. Like there's pretty much nothing else on the upstairs. Okay. Are you guys specifically looking for that secret tunnel entrance thingy? Okay, you guys can give me investigation checks. Um, Elena, Kyrie is going to give you the help action, so you can roll with advantage. Okay. Okay. Um, so you are like looking around, you're opening closets, opening drawers, stuff like that. There's not a big indication as to like a name of who used to live here. It's just like you can tell that it was probably only one person who like lived here alone. Um, you can tell that by like the things that were left behind, it was probably a woman who used to live here. And you as you are like looking around in the kitchen, you specifically you know what to look for now. You've spent a few days in a castle where hidden entrances are everywhere. You know, like, to look for the hinges, you know what a secret entrance looks like. And so you immediately can spot the hidden entrance in the kitchen where that star is on the map, obviously. Whoops. And you open it up, and it is like, you open it up and you realize that you are like, that this is a long tunnel that, from just like context clues alone, you know is the inside of the wall. Okay. So, this is it's pretty thin, so you guys are gonna have to go one at a time. What order do you walk in? Okay. And just because you're inside of a tunnel, do any of you have dark vision? Okay, good. Okay. Kyrie does not, so she's gonna go in between you two. So it will be Poplin, Kyrie, then Elena. You guys, what direction do you go in? Do you go left or right? Yes, you just simply because you walked here, you know that left would lead you towards the castle and right would lead you the long way around. No way. Okay. So, you guys enter this tunnel, and it's a relatively long walk. It's straightforward. You can tell that's like it's used, but it's not used like ridiculously frequently. You're not exactly worried about running into someone. You think that the people who know, it's a need to know basis of who knows about this, that you go inside the wall. So you as you make your way back towards the castle, what do you guys talk about? Josiah. Are there any specific theories that you are thinking about? So, you all keep walking along while talking to each other about what the past 48 hours have been. And you start to realize that there's a staircase coming up. You walk up the stairs, and both of you give me a insight check. Okay. Okay. Elena, you start to realize that this path is leading you to a guard post. You're gonna walk into it. Yes.
Get ready in case I need to.
Okay. So you guys get to the top of the staircase, and you are on the other side of a door in which there is a solid chance that once you open this door, there's a guard waiting right there. So what do you guys do?
Who's the strongest out of the three of us? Because it's definitely not me.
It's not
What am I
Kyrie.
looking at? I was
Strength.
looking at general strength.
Yeah,
15.
15. Okay. Okay, my thought was open the door, anticipate a guard is there, and just immediately grab him, pull him into like back through the door, and then close the door again.
My issue is if it can be seen by other guard posts, like they're
Well,
gonna know.
so this is like the only door or entrance or anything at all that we passed. Like there wasn't anything else.
Correct.
Awesome.
Hmm.
is there like a keyhole or something, or like a crack in the door that I can try and see if there is a person on like immediately on the other side?
There's no keyhole. Um, you can like try and check through the crack of the door. Um,
What about underneath? Can you see his feet?
Yeah.
I think underneath would be your best bet.
Okay.
It's not like a bathroom stall, you know.
Yeah.
So you bend down and you look underneath the door, and you see just one set of feet.
Trying
Is
to
it
think if
nighttime?
No, it is. It's like going into sunset.
does does Kyrie have some kind of ranged attack?
She has ice knife,
Okay.
and she also has entangle. If we wanted to restrain him,
Okay. And were most of the guards elven, or were they humans? Or was it like did it vary?
it varied. It was a mix of elven, half elves, and humans mostly. There are a few like odd ones out, but for the most part, it is like elvens, half elves, and humans.
Here's my worry. We go in, we get this guard, whatever we're gonna do, and everyone else is gonna like see and hear, either hear a scuffle or see a scuffle or see someone missing.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like someone had told us not to trust the guards, which then do we trust that person? I don't know, but
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I feel like our only actions are to open the door and see what happens.
Well, kind of
It doesn't matter what is.
what I was thinking is we get because you said you don't have any kind of ranged attack, right?
No, not really.
Okay. So if Kyrie and I just sort of post up and prepare to attack him, we could back down the stairs a little bit, make like some kind of noise, or I could even just like minor illusion a knock on the door or something.
I mean, I
And
have one dagger.
okay, I mean, well that's still something that we could
Yeah.
do. I mean, and then right
Mm,
he walks through the door, we all just like bah. But that's also kind of risky just because like we might screw it up. But I also have advantage on him because he won't have attacked yet.
mm-hmm.
you
And I
guys,
guess
you guys would 100% have a surprise round on him.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to like get him in this tunnel and like talk to him, or are we just trying to like, I guess, get back into the castle this way?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking just take him out and then go in the castle that way, but because somebody did like we're not crazy. Somebody did tell us like very specifically not to trust any of the guards.
Yes.
Okay. So then
But we
like
also know the person going to the house was wearing like presumably royal guard uniform.
mhm.
So I hesitate to straight up kill him without asking him anything.
Okay. Well then Kyrie can entangle or at least try to. Ooh, how if the door were to be opened, how much space would there be the between the wall and the door? could perhaps a gnome-sized person fit in that crack, in that little gap?
I don't think I understand the question.
Okay, so like, if the door were to open, right?
Uh-huh.
How much space would there be between, like, could I hide behind the door, like between the door and the wall after it has opened?
I mean, you could. The door would be, like, kind of half open, but also there would be two people just kind of on the stairs.
Yeah, I mean, if I get up there, or I get have to be me, it could be anyone. I get up there, like knock on the door or something. Guard opens the door, and y'all could like back down the stairs or down the hallway, however much you need, so we can't see. And then, uh, fingers crossed, assuming he walks a little bit further down the stairs, I could close the door and like push him down the stairs or something. And then I guess it should probably be somebody else to push him down the stairs because I have like an 8 in strength.
But wouldn't you be pushing them down the stairs towards the other two people who are standing down there?
Well, yes, but they wouldn't be like standing on the stairs.
Are you
If you
saying
go ahead.
Are you saying like me and Kyrie would be, or if it's you at the door, me and Kyrie are like down the stairs, like farther away. You
Yeah,
push
yeah.
the person down. We like attack
And
to
then
like ask some questions.
yeah. And just so that way we get him because that opens up our path out the door. There's just
Mhm.
that's a guard we don't have to worry about. And I mean, getting pushed down the stairs probably won't kill him, and he'll probably take some kind of damage, which is just beneficial to us in case worst case scenario we do have to just kill him.
Yeah.
And then Kyrie's got entangle, which I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but it sounds like he will be restrained after that. And then, yeah, we can ask him whatever questions we need.
From the sounds of the spell, Kyrie could cast Entangle without having to open the door.
Oh.
Oh.
She could just... Like, it doesn't say anywhere that she has to have, like, line of sight with the person that she's entangling.
Okay.
So she could just stand at the edge of the, like, by the door and cast Entangle, hope that he fails his save, and then once he's entangled, you guys could just bring him in.
Okay. Because I just looked up the spell. It, like, puts the tangly vines in a space.
Yeah.
And then he walks through them. Okay.
Mhm.
So we could just, yeah, she could just cast that at the bottom of the stairs. Or, I guess... Because if we, make a bunch of vines appear just, like, in the hallway, I don't think that would be... That feels too obvious.
Right.
Or too, like, exposed. I don't know. I just really want to push this guy down the stairs. That just sounds really fun.
So what is the plan then? Are we opening the door and jumping him?
I think it should be... Yeah, I think me and Kyrie should hang out at the bottom of the stairs. Elena, I think you should be at the top of the stairs. Just, like, just knock on the door, hide behind the door, wait till he walks into the room enough. Close the door. You're sneaky behind him. Shove him down the stairs. he tumbles down the stairs into the entangle vines that Kyrie has preemptively cast. And then we've got him, and we can ask him questions.
All right.
I'm down if it works.
That's the hope.
Okay. So Kyrie and Poplin walk towards the bottom of the stairs, and Elena hides behind the door. Kyrie casts Entangle so that once he gets pushed down the stairs, he will then have to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, Kyrie could also guidance Elena.
Yes. I even had guidance up ready to do that, and I just didn't. You can add a D4 to your strength roll when you roll for pushing him downstairs.
Okay. So many. I feel like I'm balancing 8 things, even though I'm not. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I knock, and then I'm hiding where the door is going to open.
Yeah.
And wait for him to walk in.
Okay.
Yep.
So you knock, and you hear the person standing outside shuffle towards the door, and he opens it, and as the door pushes in, he steps through. And then you can make your strength check against his. I'm gonna have him roll a perception to see whether or not you get advantage.
Okay.
You get advantage. You can roll strength with advantage.
Okay.
He rolled a 6.
So I got a 19, and then I add.
You just.
Need to add anything?
I mean, you could just for flavor.
How do I? I feel like it was this button. Was. You said a D4?
Yes.
So a 19 and a 1.
Oh, awesome! You get 20, and
Woo.
you shove him down the stairs, close the door behind him, and he starts to tumble down the stairs. Then he's going to make a strength saving throw to see if he gets entangled. He rolls a nat 1 and gets entangled.
Nice.
I've never rolled a nat 1 with this die before. And you got a guard. You caught a guard.
Wow.
Yippee.
Kill one guard, catch another one.
So he looks absolutely bewildered. He just goes, "Who are you guys? What are you doing here?"
I'm gonna have a short sword just like sort of at his neck. Just be like, if you scream, don't scream.
He just doesn't respond.
What does he look like? Let's compare.
He is a half elf with.
Okay.
He's a half elf. Roll an intimidation check, Poplin.
I'm so good at this, you guys. That's being sarcastic. Okay, you said intimidation 5.
He laughs.
I'm really scary, guys.
Okay.
Got a +3.
How did you find out about this? Who are you? Who sent you? Is this a joke? Did the guy set you up?
What are you using the webs for?
What?
What are you using the webs for? And I'm gonna like just cut him a little bit.
Hey, hey! I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you guard this door? That was a stupid question. Oh god, never mind.
Really?
Because that's my job.
What do you know about a cure for the prince?
I thought there wasn't one. I thought that was the whole point.
I've come down the stairs. I'd love to also do some intimidation, maybe.
Okay, yeah. You can roll intimidation.
Okay. What is 17.
Okay. As soon as you come into his line, he's like, okay, shit. I'm serious. I don't know anything about a cure, guys. I just work here.
He really said, I don't know, I just work here. That's crazy.
Do you know... Did you know where this door led? Because I assume they don't take this door to get to their post, since we found no other exits.
I mean, I knew that there was a door that led inside the walls, but that's about all I knew about that.
Does anyone come through this door while you were on shift ever?
I mean, occasionally the king comes through here.
I'm gonna just cut him a little bit more for laughing at me.
I am telling you the truth.
Does the king come back with anything?
No? What? I don't even know where this leads to.
Okay.
My main job is not to guard this door, but it is to look out from the guard post to make sure that the city isn't on fire.
What is specific? Yeah. I had another question. I forgot it. What was it? What does the king wear when he comes through here?
He wears what we're all wearing. He wears like knight's clothes. That's what you wear when you're about to when you're like that's just what you wear when you leave the castle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start, because I have rope in my explorer's pack. I'm going to start, tying him up with, like, actual ropes. Because if I remember correctly, Entangle only lasts, like, a minute or so.
Yeah, it does.
So, I'm gonna start tying him up with, like, with regular ropes.
Okay, guys, you don't need to tie me up anymore. You know what? You can just let me go, and then I can kill you, and we can be on our way.
And I'm gonna kick him in the ribs.
Hey! Are you just gonna leave me in here?
That's kind of the plan, yeah.
I mean, they're gonna notice that I'm missing.
Let's go up the stairs.
Guys, you can't just leave me here.
What are the odds that he escapes said ropes?
Make a sleight of hand check to see how well you did, Poplin.
Yeah. Ooh. 18.
It's not pretty likely that he'll escape.
Okay.
I want to turn back and I don't know. I probably have some sort of something I can gag him with.
Yeah, you for sure do.
Yeah, some kind of.
Do we leave him or do we kill him?
We can just leave him. Somebody will
Okay.
find him eventually.
Sounds good.
Evil.
Because we are merciful. Okay.
Alright, so you tie him up, you gag him, and then you leave him in this dark, scary hallway.
Sorry, homie.
I don't think you are sorry.
I'm not very sorry. He laughed at me.
You know, you're not the scary one. She is.
Okay, what do we see at out the door?
So you guys, it's just like a small, like octagon shaped, like lookout. From one point of view is like the town, and then if you turn around, it's like a very dense forest behind the castle, and then the other view is just like the roof where you could get on top of the roof and do some whack shit.
I mean, we've already pushed a guy down the stairs. What's our goal? Where are we trying to go?
Mate.
Oh God, that's a great question.
Because I would love to like do some shenanigans on the roof, but like also we gotta figure out where we're going. What are we doing?
This whole thinking ahead thing, I didn't think it was gonna be that important. Oh my lord.
Make an investigation check, both of you.
Investigation has not been going very well. I can intimidate and attack, but I got a 5.
17.
Elena, you're really focused on like looking into the forest.
Okay.
You've never like seen it from like this point of view. You didn't realize how dense it was. It's just very beautiful. Poplin, you look onto the roof and you notice that on the roof there is there's like an outdoor garden up here, and you think back to your time in the library of the Royal Library specifically, and like you know that the Queen is a big fan of gardening, and this must be where she does that.
I want to look and see. Do I recognize any of anything that she's growing? Did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say the garden was? Like, just down in a courtyard somewhere, or is it like up where we are?
It's up where you are.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the things that she's growing from like the books we found in the library?
Yeah, she's growing a little bit of everything, but specifically she is growing like excess of things that like were in those books.
Okay.
The books were, I don't remember who looked at them. They were for like healing. They were like natural remedy stuff.
Yes.
Okay. It's a great forest. I've never seen it.
I feel like we're so close to something, and I'm just not putting it together. Like, I feel like there should be some kind of revelation at this point, and I'm not having it.
Poplin, roll a history check with advantage.
Okay. It's a nat 20.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a big revelation.
Okay. So you just pushed a guard down the stairs. You just poked him with your sword because he laughed at you. The last 48 hours have been crazy. You are now on the top of the castle, somewhere that you have never been before. You're looking over the forest that you used to go into before they put these walls up. You're staring at this garden, looking at all of the things that the queen is growing, and you're thinking about why. Why did they put these walls up? Why did they isolate this town from the rest of the world? Why is the queen, who seemingly loves her son, hiding a garden of natural remedies on the roof? And why is the king going all this distance to find this rare spider webbing? And you know that they have everything that they would need for this cure. You know that it's all right here on the roof, that they have all of the natural ingredients from the herbs, they have everything from the spider, they have everything that they could possibly need, but why aren't they putting it together and giving it to their son? And then you look out onto the forest and you think that maybe the reason that they isolated this town from the rest of the world wasn't to protect this town from the world, wasn't to keep the scary bad world at bay so that this royal family can do whatever it wants to this group of people, but maybe it was because this town has something that, if brought into the world, could destroy it. And maybe that's why they haven't cured the prince yet. As you're looking around and you see everything that you need to cure the prince, to cure your friend, to put an end to all of this, you see a latch. And if you know the castle as well as you think you do, it leads directly to the king and queen's room.
What time is it?
It is sunset.
Okay. Oh Lord. Okay.
Nap under the stars.
What other ways are there to get up here other than...
You don't think that there really is any. You think
Okay.
that it's you take you continue on this path. You take this latch down to the king and queen's room, or you turn around.
That's a scary decision, y'all. Like,
Hmm.
especially since it's like sunset, they're probably wrapping up for bed, or at least will be soon. I don't know. I guess we just keep moving.
So you open the latch.
I don't know, Cat. I don't know. Sam, do you have any objections or any kind of? Because I don't know what to do.
Well, we know. What do we know? Have you told me all of these things you've realized?
It, yeah, yeah,
Pretty Forest.
pretty full.
Um, because we know that they have, or we're pretty sure, pretty positive they have everything they need to cure them. We know there's other ways into the castle because we've done them. So we could go all the way back and then come back in another way if we want to keep snooping around the castle. Or we just go talk to the king and queen.
Sort
I feel
of.
like those are,
I was thinking too. Like they might be able to just be reasoned with at like, which is crazy because I didn't think of that as an option, but like it
me
is.
neither. I feel like, yeah, I think we have three options in my mind. We talk to them right now, or we go in and see if they're there, potentially talk to them.
Mhm.
We hang out up here till morning, hope they don't come out this direction first, hope they go a different direction, and then go in and snoop once we're pretty sure they're out. Or we go all the way back to the house, all the way back to the town, and go in the other way. I guess we actually have a fourth one. We could go through the right around the long way around the wall, but I
Yeah,
assume that just leads to another guard tower and we end up at the same spot.
and that would take forever.
I feel like I don't really want to wait. I want to do something.
Yeah, because I feel like if we wait for too long, they're gonna like switch the guards out or something, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get got.
And I feel like we've mostly explored the room and everything.
Yeah,
I don't feel like there was anything we missed. I could be wrong, of course. Lots of secret
I
rooms.
I think you're right though. I I guess we just go down into their bedroom
See what
and for
happens.
the best. Yeah.
Okay. So you open the latch. You climb down this ladder to a room that you haven't seen before.
Oh shit.
New room.
You look around this room. You know where you are. You don't know how. You are in the like hidden closet of the kings. But there must have been a door you missed. Because you are in a room with everything needed for a cure, but of mass amounts. Like, not just a cure for one person. This is a cure for an army. And you push past the hidden bookshelf that you must have missed before, and you're back in the original room that you were. You're back in the room that hit you with the arrow when you tried to come in.
Mm.
You three are the only ones in there. The king isn't in there at that moment. And nothing has changed since last you saw it. And you can hear on the other side of the wall, King Declan and Queen Daisy are talking to each other. You can't make out what they're saying, but you recognize their voices, and you know that they are there.
Hmm.
Okay, I want to go back into the room with the cure. Is it like cures already made, or is it just it's only the ingredients?
It's already made. It's
Okay.
like pre-packaged mass amounts of cure, and it's ready for somebody to have.
Okay, I'm gonna get just a dose of it and just like put it into my bag and just like have it.
Okay. Do you enter the king and queen's room?
Would you say? I think you cut out.
Do you enter the king and queen's room?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Um, there's no way we can hear what they're saying without entering their room.
You
We could just get like a little bit closer, like in their actual closet, and maybe be able to hear through like the door instead of hearing through like several walls.
I think that would be your only option if you want to hear the actual words.
Yeah, we should do that then.
Okay. You're hiding in their closet.
Classic Poplin.
Can we be like hidden in their closet as much as possible in case they come in?
Yeah, just make stealth rolls.
I had good luck. 20!
Ooh.
I got that 20.
Nice.
I got okay, stealth, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got 8.
Okay. Kyrie got a 14. So you guys are like with the nat 20, you guys are relatively hidden.
Woo!
You are in the closet and you can hear the king and the queen. They are doing the thing that you do when you're angry but you need to be quiet about it. They are like they're speaking in hushed tones, but they are like you can hear it in the voice that they are like angry. Not necessarily at each other, but just at everything that's going on. You can hear Daisy as she's like pleading with her husband that like if we don't give the cure to him soon, he is going to die. That him being an elf is what's sent him like kept him around for this long, but it's almost run its course, that he needs it. And you can hear Declan as he's agreeing that it's now or it's never, but that he's scared of what might happen once this cure is given. As if it's like it will save him, but at what cost?
I really have no idea what the better course of action at this point is, because I mean, obviously it seems like they're wanting to cure him. So like if we just take off, go back the way we came, and it might just like work itself out. But then oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't know what
For
to
me,
do.
the next big question is like, what do they think is going to happen if given the cure? Because they clearly think something like bad could potentially happen. I don't know if we get the impression that they're for sure something bad will happen or like it's a possibility.
You mainly get the impression that they're scared.
Mm.
I kind of want to like walk out of the closet with our, like just like with our hands up and try and talk to them, but I also feel like they'll freak out and we'll get killed. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
We still don't know who sent us the note, right?
You do.
It was Danny.
We do? Oh, you're right. Sorry. So much. Well, yeah, Danny was just like randomly here.
Well, what do they... If they're like intending to give Josiah the cure, I don't know what does Danny want with us getting the cure? I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I'm so confused. Why?
Because, like, to me, them wanting to give the cure but being worried what's going to happen makes me suspicious of Danny. Like, he, in my
Yeah,
recollection, was like gunning for the cure to be given.
me too. Which,
And, like, all of a sudden he's like involved and like in the castle, and like you didn't know that. And I'm sweating.
Kat, if you turn Danny evil, we might have to throw hands. I just gotta say that.
Um, you want to go talk to Danny? We can leave.
I don't know.
Because in my mind now, okay, there's so many different options. I can't even look at them all. We could go talk to the king and queen. I feel like that won't end well.
Yeah.
Something about that tells me
That just feels so bad. That just feels
that
so
coming
bad.
out of their closet is not going to go well for us.
Yeah. And we go back the super long way around. And that's why I grabbed the cure, because I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just want to have it.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to give one to
Oh shoot, you're
Karen?
so right. Yeah. But like,
So do we go back to the house? We pick up a second cure, go back to the house. Do we like request an audience with the king and queen? I feel like we won't have much luck there either, though.
yeah.
Break in during the day to their dining room. Hopefully they're there.
Poplin, give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh dear. 15.
15. You are thinking of everything that could possibly go wrong in this moment. You're thinking of all of your options, and you're thinking of what led you to this. You're asking yourself, why did Danny send you this letter? Especially if the king and queen already want to cure their son. You're thinking that with or without your help, they had the cure, they could give it to him at any moment. Why do you need to be involved? And then it dawns on you that there is someone who is seemingly always with Josiah. Someone that the king and queen trust. Someone that Danny even trusts. But also someone who told you to not trust the guards. And someone who says that they want a cure, but who can really know what they're actually thinking?
My brain hurts. Okay, so nurse lady, I forget her name.
Viola.
Viola. I'm just so stumped right now. Like, okay, Viola, don't know her true intentions. She could have some funky intentions. I don't know. Sam, at this point, I'm kind of feeling we just go talk to the king and queen because I feel like I don't know. I don't know why, but that's what my gut is telling me to do. And all of the other options, I feel like cuz if we turn around and if we go back,
Mm-hmm.
we can get to Josiah and give him the cure
Mm-hmm.
and effectively complete our mission. But is that what we want to do? I don't think so. Because it seems like. Because there's going to be some horrible other consequence, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
And so until we know what that is or what it potentially could be, I don't think we should get Josiah the cure.
Right. Like we need to figure out why the king and queen have hesitated or
Yeah.
are hesitating.
And I feel like right now the only way to do that is to just go in their room.
So ask them. Do we want to come in through their closet or do we want to circle around?
I
Ultimately, I think we're sneaking in. I don't feel like
I don't think it'll matter that much.
so.
I don't know. I don't want to like burst out and surprise them. I don't know how to go about this in the best. I want to do this in like the least invasive way possible, but like we're already hiding in their closet, so
You could knock like you did with the guard.
yeah. That's also kind of what I was thinking.
Push something over, make a loud noise so they come
Yeah.
investigate.
I could like hold on.
I don't have anything really that'll help us.
I might. Minor illusion's awesome, you guys.
Oh, true. You do have minor illusion.
Okay. Okay, it does not say. It says you create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. And range is 30 feet, but it does not say anything about. Doesn't say anything about line of sight.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I could do like just a voice, sort of like hush it, like as a kind of whisper, or just very softly spoken in their actual bedroom, and just say like, "Hello." No, that okay. Hold on. Just say like, "Hello. We have been tasked to find a cure for your son, and we now realize that giving him the cure may have some other consequences. We mean you no harm. We want to do what is best for the greater good. And we are also hiding in your closet. Please don't kill us."
You hear king and the queen have a very long pause. And then suddenly the closet door opens. And you look at the king, who is standing there, confused, but also, like, not super surprised.
I don't know what to do now. Okay. Oh.
He looks at you, 3. Well, he looks at you, 2. He can't find Elena with her nat 20 stealth check. And says, are you the people that the librarian sent?
Yeah.
Come out. We have a lot to discuss. And that's where we are going to end today's session.
Oh my god.
We will be back in 2 weeks to figure out what the heck is going on with the king and the queen. Thanks for listening, everybody. And bye.